Welcome to Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is. My name is CT Dice, and on Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is on the CT Dice sports channel on YouTube. Basically, what I do is chase value for picks in football and football as of right now, which basically is soccer and the NFL at the moment. When we look at picks, no odds under 2.5. So we're not taking um, anything that I wouldn't consider to be of value. So we're going to start off by just recapping from last week, how the week went with soccer and the NFL. I would say it was an above average week. Above average is pretty good enough in most situations. So for soccer, I'm going to go right into recapping it. On the first page here, you can see everything is red. So nothing came through on the first page. So we had Ipswich at home to Aston Villa. That game ended 2-2. For some reason, Aston Villa decides that they're going to be going behind. Needed Aston Villa to score 3 goals in the game. Didn't come true. Man United versus Spurs. Spurs went in, beat Man U at home 3-0, which I didn't mind as much. But I thought that could be a draw at odds of 3.75. Getafe at home versus CD Alaves. I got that all completely wrong. Thought Alaves could go away from home and win. They didn't. Getafe won 2-0 at home. Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Union Berlin in the German Bundesliga. Thought Union Berlin could go away from home and win as well at odds of 3.4. That didn't come through. They lost 1-0 for that. And if we want to go on, Bayern Munich was at home in the big game in the German Bundesliga, probably one of the bigger games in European leagues last weekend, Saturday, September 28th. That game ended 1-1. That did come through as a draw. So positive 4.33 odds, 2 units. And that is the beauty of what we do here. Just one game out of 5 could get you closer to having basically going even. SC Freiburg versus St. Pauli at home. That shocked me. Thought Freiburg would win comfortably. They lost 3-0. Wolfsburg versus VfB Stuttgart. That game ended as a draw. Thought Stuttgart could win comfortably away from home against Wolfsburg, and that didn't happen. And finally, the game between Holstein Kiel, one of the new teams in the German Bundesliga, versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Frankfurt went in there, beat them 4-2, which I thought they could do. They didn't win by 3 or more, but they did score 4 goals in that game, basically. Just taking a look at the breakdown for the units here. There was basically 28 units that was placed on games over here, and there was a return of 30.66 units, which was a positive 2.66 units for the week. And if we go back, had poor weeks in the past, and if you add this week, we're positive 1.46 units. So it's a long season. We're going to keep going. If you are just going to be able to go out positive, that's a positive thing when you're actually doing this. So I'm going to go to NFL recap quickly. I'm going to do this quickly. Usually, if you're watching these videos, you can always pause the videos if you just want to take a look at what's there. So I'm going to go a little bit quickly because I want to keep the videos generally short. I don't really go too much into my process. I might get to do that in the future, but right now I'm not going into the process a lot. For the NFL, it was a successful weekend. 2 games came through, 3 did not. Very good odds. Denver Broncos won the New York Jets away from home, 10-7. And the Cincinnati Bengals at the Carolina Panthers was a high-scoring game, 34-24, going over 56 points for both games. The games that didn't come through, Buffalo Bills at Baltimore Ravens. I thought the Buffalo Bills could win away from home, but the Baltimore Ravens beat them down with Derrick Henry leading the way 35-10. LA Rams at Chicago Bears. That game ended LA Rams 18, Chicago Bears 24. Thought the Bears could win comfortably, but they won by just 6. Not a bad read, but didn't come through. New Orleans Saints at Atlanta Falcons 24-26. That game ended. Thought the Saints could win comfortably. Atlanta came late in the game and won the game as well, and that didn't come through. So for the week, positive 5.4 units, and in general, positive 17.8. So the NFL is going pretty well. That might not last too long, so we're going to kind of enjoy that while it lasts. And then going ahead to games for basically the weekend of October 5, 6, 7, depending on how you look at it. I'm going to go quickly and I'm going to start with soccer picks. I'm going to go really quickly here. The games that I actually like for the week, 5 games. Aston Villa versus Manchester United. I think Aston Villa can win by more than 2 goals. And also can win by more than 2 goals. I would say 2-0, 3-1, something like that at home against Manchester United. Both teams played in Europe. But as you can see, Man U is struggling defensively. So I think Aston Villa could. And Aston Villa had a good win against Bayern Munich. That might not be a great sign, but they could win Man U here comfortably. Man City versus Fulham. Tough one, just going for value. Fulham has been playing really well, won their last 2 games in the league, and now they come up against Man City that I think at some point would drop points. This might be the spot where they drop a point or a couple of points and get a draw out of 7, taking a chance 1 unit. Then Brighton versus Tottenham. I think this might be a high scoring game. It just has the potential to be one. Both teams, Brighton scoring comfortably recently, and Tottenham actually playing really high lines. I think this could be a fun game. That's why I'm saying could get 6 points or more in that game. Eintracht Frankfurt at home versus Bayern Munich. Here, I said Bayern Munich wins comfortably by 3 or more goals and scores 4 goals possibly for high odds of 4 for that. And then Heidenheim at home versus RB Leipzig. As a Leipzig goes in, wins comfortably as well against Heidenheim. All these teams played in Europe. I'm just picking the better teams here to win comfortably at good odds if possible. And then to the NFL. For the NFL, we've been going. I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive. 3 units on all the games this week, just because I like some of these totals, especially the totals. I like the Baltimore Ravens and Cincinnati to score over 59 points. I also like the Ravens to win comfortably by over 2 touchdowns. Very good odds here, 3 units each. And also, I like the Green Bay Packers to go to the Rams and win comfortably by 2 touchdowns as well out of 5. This is an interesting one. I'm not sure why a lot of people like the LA Rams at home. I like Sean McVay a lot and Matthew Stafford, but too many injuries on that team. So I'll fade them. And then for Carolina Panthers at Chicago Bears, I think the Bears moved the ball comfortably. The offense might be a little better here. A good opportunity against a poor Carolina Panthers defense. I said they score over 49 points, and I think Carolina Panthers has a chance of moving the ball as well to help get that to 50 points. Arizona Cardinals or San Francisco 49ers. I think the 49ers score comfortably, and if the Arizona Cardinals offense show up after a horrific offensive showing against Washington Commanders, then this might get to 60 points. And then for me, the upset of the week, I'm just going here that New Orleans Saints upset the Kansas City Chiefs, not because Mahomes ain't great, but too many injuries on the Kansas City Chiefs, basically. And that would be the picks for the week on Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is. All we're looking at here is to have positive weeks every week, and that way we're doing good. It's a slow process, but at the end of the day, positive units, and you can cash that. My name is CT Dice. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe if you like this, and come back every week during the course of the season, and I'll just give my picks and in the future maybe look into giving my reasoning how all of this goes. But to anyone watching, listening that got here, thank you so much. Peace.